Good afternoon to everyone. I hope this is a great day for you. Excuse me for starting a little late, but I had to redo some things here. So, hey, I'm here. Thank God, dear God. As I sit before you to speak, I pray to you that my soul you will keep. And if I should die before I finish, I pray to you, dear God, in the name of Jesus, that any outstanding sins will be forgiven. Amen. This is Point of View. And today I am going to talk about safety and joy through Christmas and beyond. We're focusing on where we are now, which is a Christmas season, and then we're going to focus beyond the Christmas season because there are so many people who are not happy at this time of the year. They feel sad. They feel alone. There's so many things going through their minds. And your minds, whoever is in this condition that I'm talking, you're listening to me right now. We're going to work ourselves through these Christmas holidays. By the grace of God, you're going to get through these holidays. We're going to enjoy them. We're going to be happy, and we are going to reflect that happiness and transfer it to whomever we come in contact with, okay? That's what we're going to do. So let's get right on it. Let's get right on it. Thank you, Jesus. I am so happy about this. Maintain your focus and safety during the holidays is one, and we're in FEMA. Okay? I don't know whether I've ever gone and presented anything from the FEMA site before, but that's where we are now, in the FEMA site. And then I'm going to talk about getting through Christmas safely and joyfully, and I have some pointers for us. Some pointers, some tips that I looked up, and this is from Microsoft Bing. I'm going to use some of Microsoft Bing's information because I am so determined to help whomever I can to make it through the holidays and beyond. If you haven't been happy as you want to be, we're going to start working on that right now, okay? If you'll just be with me, stay with me, and listen and receive and act upon this that I'm going to present to you now and in the past and in the future. As long as God allows, it will help you. It will help you. It helps me. And I am grateful. I am so grateful. Tips to help you through Christmas. Tips to help you through Christmas. And here we go with some of these tips. Plan, walk, and talk. Make sure all your medications are up to date. See, these might sound like little things, oh, I think about that. I know to do that. But some people, they're so distraught during the holidays. So many things are happening in their lives till they can't focus on these things. And people might think, oh, no, nobody's like that. Yes, there are people who are so sad during the holidays, so sad, so lonely, so distraught. So you and I, when you hear what I have to present, we're going to go right on and help whomever we can with this, okay? Thank you so much. Plan, walk, and talk. Make sure all your medications are up to date. Next, keep it simple, easy does it, and don't overthink it. This is from MicrosoftBing.com, Bing, okay? Next, use the past to your advantage. Look back and learn from past Christmases. All right? Next, find time for yourself. Next, be honest to yourself, friends, and family. Be honest to yourself, friends, and family. Next, choose who you celebrate with. And this is very important. You have a choice. You choose. You choose who you want to celebrate with. This could make it good or it could make it bad. Okay? And you know who's good for you and who's not so good for you. So choose who you celebrate with. All right? Then next is look ahead. Look ahead. And next is manage your energy. Manage your energy. All right? So here we go into some information from the Mayo Clinic. Health tips and lookouts to help you power through the holiday. That's from Mayo Clinic. I have another one that I got, and it was from the one of our other. I must have done something else over there. Okay, the Mayo Clinic. Let's go there. All right. Health tips and lookouts to help you power through the holidays. This is Mayo Clinic, okay? So we're going into the Mayo Clinic. We're visiting the Mayo Clinic, okay? So we're going for a health uh, checkup. And this is by Sharon Thimer, or it would be, yeah, Thimer, I believe. Theimer, or Thimer. Okay, and she did this, which is today, December the 10th, 2024. See, hey, was it Sunday or it was one day, we were right on time with this information that had just been released. Mindfulness is key, Mayo Clinic healthcare expert says. And this is from London. Whether it's overeating, catching an illness, or feeling stress or sheer exhaustion, a busy calendar of holiday festivities can take a toll on health, says Safia Debar, MBBS, a general practitioner and stress management expert at Mayo Clinic Healthcare in London. In this expert alert, Dr. Debar answers common questions and offers tips to help you power through holiday gatherings in good health. Whether it comes to eating, drinking, or even the decision to hold or attend parties in the first place, mindfulness is key, Dr. DeBar says. We're talking about getting safe through the holidays, okay? We're doing this, aren't we? I am so grateful that I'm a part of this, of helping others. How can people protect themselves from catching an illness during this busy time? Right on time, isn't it? Dr. DeBar recommends considering the environment you will be in and how you are feeling physically and mentally heading into a particular gathering. Physically, do you feel rested? Are you getting the vitamins and minerals you need, or should you top up by making a special effort to get well? Have you taken preventive measures, such as the flu vaccine? It's almost important to practice proper hand washing. And when they talk about the flu vaccine, I don't bother people about their vaccines and all, because that's up to individuals. But if you believe and you feel that that is the best thing for you, you do that, okay? You have to be ready. So it's also important to practice proper hand washing, wear a mask if appropriate, and be conscious of what you're potentially exposing yourself to, Dr. DeBar says. Ensure healthy lifestyle factors are in place as best as they can be given this time of year, but also have some self-compassion. There's that self-compassion again. It is a busy time. We are juggling a lot of dynamics. It's important to have some internal kindness for ourselves as well. Okay. Often party food is communal. Buffets with shared utensils and appetizer trays that people are reaching onto, for example. How can people protect themselves from norovirus and other illnesses spread through food and physical contact with germy surfaces? Oh, wow, this is good for us, isn't it? Poor hand hygiene, undercooked food, and food left out too long are among the causes of foodborne illnesses. This is another area where mindful approach can help you stay healthy, Dr. DeBar says. This is where it is important to be conscious of the decisions we are making and questioning. Do I really want to go to the party? Do I have to go? She explains. If something feels dodgy, be in touch with your intuition. If you're going to eat at the buffet, think about your choices. When you bring awareness to it, then you might decide you're not even hungry or you actually don't even want to be there. If you do go, make sure you're washing your hands. The party season is a time when people may indulge in sweet treats, fatty foods, and alcoholic beverages. How can people avoid overdoing it? Oh, this is so good for us. Okay, she says, I would sit down and think through the consequences of overdoing it and the actual cost to you, Dr. DeBar says. For example, do you know that if you drink too much, the next day you're sluggish, you don't sleep well, you'll get into arguments, you won't be functioning well? Then consider the upshot. The pleasure of benefits, the pleasure or benefits of that drink may not be what they seem. It's useful to do that exercise and start consciously choosing when you're going to drink and when you're not going to drink. If you're going to drink, stay hydrated with water, avoid drinking on an empty stomach, and be aware of what you're drinking and how it might affect you, Dr. DeBar says. When you know what your individual reactions to drinks or late nights or overindulgences are, then you can make sure that you rest the next day and put other strategies in place to keep you and help your health, Dr. DeBar adds. And try not to overcommit the next day as well. Often it's when people have subsequent parties that it's a problem. Often when they have subsequent parties that it's a problem. With food, try to avoid sugar highs because it's when cravings can start, she advises. If you can start your day right with adequate protein, good fats, and avoiding a massive sugar spike, then you're not playing catch up or at the mercy of sugar spikes. Maximize fruits, vegetables, protein, and good fats, and then the rest can be treats, Dr. DeBar says. Next, for some people, social situations can cause anxiety. What steps can people take to calm themselves and enjoy the moment? We're talking about um, getting through the holidays. Oh, yes, and beyond Christmas. and beyond. This will really depend on the individual. Interactions are good for us. It's also a good opportunity for people to step out of their comfort zone, but it can be dose dependent, Dr. DeBar says. If you're an introvert, know your limits. How many events are you comfortable doing? Tell yourself that you only need to speak to one person and promise yourself that you can leave early if you're not having fun, she advises. Relaxation methods such as breathing and visualization techniques can help ease anxiety, Dr. DeBar says. Also, break it down into little manageable steps. For example, you're only going to a party for 5 minutes tonight, Dr. DeBar says. Then it goes well, it increases your confidence, and then you're going to go for 10 minutes, and so on. Also, see if you can go with a friend. It's important to expose yourself to social situations because connection is really good for us, and connection with like minded people is actually a buffer of stress. Next, holding a party can also prove stressful. How can party planners power through it? Mindfulness can also help here. That includes managing your expectations, considering what others might do that tends to set off negative emotions in you, and having a strategy that helps you. Dr. DeBar says you're often managing lots of other people's beliefs and expectations and emotions and feelings. This does happen when you are hosting an event. So it can help to have a mantra that you can only do your best, she explains. You're not responsible for whether someone has a good time. You can only do what you can do. And that is so true. And we have to take the truth and the negative with the positive. Some people will come to your event, attend your event just to be critical. If they can find anything that they can criticize, they will do it. So don't let the naysayers get you down, okay? It's not your responsibility. You're not responsible for whether someone has a good time. You can only do what you can do. Dr. DeBar also recommends breaking the party project into manageable chunks, delegating where you can, and approaching tasks with a spirit of fun and playfulness. Energy is infectious, she says. If I am happy and joyful, then that will have a knock on effect to others because we communicate via our nervous system and our body language. That is so true. And so that is the conclusion of that. And that is from the Mayo Clinic in London, England. And if you want to contact Sharon Thimer or Sharon Thimer, Theimer, Mayo Clinic Communications. Okay, that's how you can contact her. And it's News Bureau at Mayo Edu. NEWSBUREAU at mayo.edu. That was good. That was really, really good. Next, we go to FEMA. Maintain your focus on safety during the holiday season. Maintain your focus on safety during the holiday season. And this is December the 9th, 2024. That is yesterday. Hmm. And this is from the U.S. Virgin Islands. So we've gone to London, England. Now we're in the U.S. Virgin Islands, okay? And this is FEMA. And this is how to maintain your focus on safety during the holiday season. From traditions such as decorating a dried century plant to stringing ornaments and lights around the inkberry tree or a modern flair to dazzling decorations on an imported North American pine. Now remember, this is a take from the Virgin Islands, okay? I think this is good for us. Many of us enjoy the glow of Christmas. It's a festive time of year. Whether listening to Mama Bake Your Johnny Cake by Stanley and the 10 Sleepless Nights, or gathering with family for an old-time Crucian Christmas, the holidays present a great time to unwind from everyday life, though we must not let our guard down when it comes to safety. The Atlantic hurricane season is officially behind us, and many of us are preparing to gather with friends and family to mark the holidays and the arrival of a new year in the U.S. Virgin Islands. This is from FEMA, okay? FEMA, Virgin Islands. Caribbean Area Office Acting Coordinator Aaron Van Doren. And this is for us here in the major United States. And this is for those in the Virgin Islands, because we go all over we're in the World Wide Web. Okay? So we wish everyone a peaceful and joyful holiday season, though it is important for Virgin Island residents and visitors to maintain their focus on safety as they ring in the new year. There are some simple ways to make sure we decorate our homes and shop safely for gifts online. Now we're going to talk about for decorating safely. Make sure to have working smoke alarms close to where anyone may be sleeping. Keep candles 12 inches away from things that can burn throughout the holiday season. Consider using flameless candles during Kwanzaa and Hanukkah celebrations. Inspect lights for frayed wire or other defects before use. Turn your holiday lights off before leaving home or going to bed every single time. This is good, isn't it? Don't overload extension cords. Keep your Christmas tree at least 3 feet away from heat sources. Keep your Christmas tree at least 3 feet away from heat sources. Water your Christmas tree every day and unplug lights on your Christmas tree before you go to bed. A dry tree is dangerous because it can catch on fire easily. Now we go to the online shopping vigilance. This is for online shopping vigilance. Connect with care. Do your online shopping at home and make sure your home wireless network is protected. And you can check that out, www.ready, that's ready.gov/cyber, CYBER, security, SECURITY. Check it out, okay? Next, be cautious online. During the holidays, scammers may send fake emails that are too good to be true. Don't click on links. So now the link that will help us here is CISA Insights, which is Cyber Enhanced Email and Web Security. All right. Next, set strong passwords and change your password often. Do not set passwords that will be easy for cyber criminals to guess. Okay. Next, too good to be true? It probably is. Shop online through trusted retailers to avoid getting scammed. So for more holiday tips for happy holidays, more tips for happy holiday shopping, go to FTC's Tips for Happy Holiday Shopping Consumer Advice. And the VIT EMA Director Daryl Jaskin reminds us that with the holidays comes visitors to the territory, which is Virgin Islands. Please use caution on the roadways and especially at traffic lights, as we will have many visitors who are not familiar with our driving on the left side of the road, know where existing potholes are located, and are accustomed to right-hand turns onto the left lanes. Nighttime during driving will be even more challenging for visitors, so be sure to keep alert and stay safe. And the same goes with the ocean. Many visitors during this holiday season rent boats but are not familiar with navigating our waterways. Boating safety is everyone's responsibility, so keep your eyes and ears alert and look out for swimmers, kayakers, paddleboarders, scuba divers, and other boaters enjoying our beautiful waters. It's from the Virgin Island, okay? For visitors to the Virgin Islands, there are a few simple ways to stay in tune with real-time weather alerts, marine hazards, emergency notifications, and prepare for common hazards while in the USVI. And you can sign up for Alert 6, Alert VI, from the Virgin Islands, just in case you're going there, okay? So if you want to receive emergency notifications for up to 5 addresses with the USVI, you can download the FEMA app on your smartphone to receive real-time alerts from the National Weather Service and learn basic preparedness strategies such as how to create a family emergency communication plan. Check settings on your mobile devices to ensure you can receive wireless emergency alerts, which require no sign-up. Staying alert and vigilant should ensure your family's holiday celebrations are both meaningful and safe this year in the U.S. Virgin Islands, and that goes for us over here in the mainland too, okay? See more details how to avoid scams this holiday season from the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, and get prevention messages from the U.S. Fire Administration to put a freeze on holiday fires. How about that? Oh, I like that. This is good information, how to be safe during the holidays. And I just want to spread the good news and telling us how to be safe during the holidays. Then we went to the Mayo Clinic, we went to the Virgin Islands, we went, let me see, to FEMA in the Virgin Islands. So let's see. The most common Christmas safety hazards. This is safewise.com. The most common Christmas safety hazards. So these are going to be good for us because sometimes we're so busy and we take shortcuts, and that's not good. It's not good. So this is safewise.com. Safewise.com. Haven't been here before, but we're here now. The most common Christmas safety hazards and how to protect your family. This is by Rebecca Edwards, and she published this in December the 2023, which was on the 21st. So why you can trust Safewise. They have lots of followers. The holiday season is a time of celebration and togetherness when families and friends come together to share love and laughter and create cherished memories. However, amid all the festivities, it's essential to be aware of potential hazards that pose risks to your safety and from fire hazards to cork popping accidents and health concerns. So we have valuable information to help you and yours stay safe and healthy during the holiday season. So let's just get right on into it. Stay safe and become a SafeWise insider, and you can sign up for this site. Watch out for cuts from opening gifts or decorating. These sound simple, but I think we probably all got cut, scratched, or something while opening gifts or decorating. We've done something, haven't we? Somehow. Accidents involving knives and scissors while opening gifts or decorating can result in serious injuries. To prevent cuts, here we go. Use sharp blades that are easier to control. Next, keep your other hand away from the cutting area. Next, cut with the blade facing away from your body. I repeat, cut with the blade facing away from your body. Next, practice fire safety. One of the most significant concerns during the holiday is fire safety. Each year, U.S. fire departments respond to an average of 790 structural fires due to the holiday decorations, candles, and electrical mishaps. To ensure a safe and joyful holiday season, follow these precautions. Inspect holiday lights before use, replacing any damaged sets. Next, avoid piercing or damaging insulation when hanging lights. Next, turn off holiday lights when you leave the house or go to bed. Very important, okay? Next, keep plugs away from puddles and snow and never overload extension cords. Next, install working smoke alarms near sleeping areas. Repeat, install working smoke alarms near sleeping areas. Next, keep candles at least 12 inches away from flammable materials. The next one is, if you have a live tree, cut the trunk for better water absorption and water it daily. This is the second time we've heard this in this broadcast. They said water those live trees daily. And this one goes a little further. It says cut the trunk for better water absorption and water it daily. Next, place your tree at least 3 feet away from heat sources. So these are all agreeing with each other. Next, prevent falls. This is so important too. Falls are another common holiday hazard, with cluttered pathways and uneven surfaces leading to injuries. So what are we going to do to prevent falls? Choose the right ladder for the job, ensuring it's the correct height and weight limit. Next, use stable placement and wear shoes with good traction when using a ladder. Use stable placement. That means when you place that ladder where you're going to climb up, make sure that that area under that ladder is stable. Unstable placement and use stable placement and wear shoes with good traction when using a ladder. You hear that? Next, clear pathways of trip hazards like clutter, power cords, or extra furniture. Next, fix uneven walkways and steps both inside and outside your home. Next, clear driveways and walkways of snow and ice. All right, we go to our next section. Take care of children and pets. Children and pets are more exposed to hazards during the holiday season. Keep them safe by keep lighters, matches, cooking surfaces, and candles out of reach. Next, avoid sharp or breakable decorations. Next, keep trimmings with small parts out of reach. Keep trimmings with small parts out of reach. Next, avoiding decorations that resemble food. That's very important. Next, be cautious with artificial snow sprays. Oh, yes. Next, check the labels of older decorations for lead content. Check it out. Check it out. Next, avoid accidental poisoning. Avoid accidental poisoning. Children, adults, and pets can ingest harmful substances during the holiday season. To prevent such incidents, here we go. Store toys with small parts, button batteries, and magnets safely. Next, keep medications in child-proof containers out of children's reach. Next, be aware of which foods, plants, and decorations are toxic to pets. Oh, yes. Next, be mindful of heart attack risks. Be mindful of heart attack risks. We're talking about being able to enjoy the Christmas holiday and beyond safely. Okay? So, holiday stress, heavy meals, disrupted routines, extra physical activity, and cold temps can contribute to an increased risk of heart attacks during this season. To stay healthy, here we go. Celebrate in moderation and watch your salt intake. Next, pay attention to your body's signals and take time to relax. The next one, familiarize yourself. Familiarize yourself with the symptoms of a heart attack and call 911 if needed. Oh, yes. Now, safely pop those corks. And we've heard of people being hit in the eye, on the face, or somewhere when they pop those corks of those drinks, okay? So uh, safely pop those corks. Here we go. Champagne corks can be dangerous when they pop out of the bottle. To open a bottle safely, make sure the bottle is chilled. You hear that? Make sure the bottle is chilled. Next, point the bottle away from others. This is no time to be horsing around, okay? Point the bottle away from others. Next, place a napkin or towel over the top. Next, hold the cork firmly and gently twist the base of the bottle. All right. So what we usually do is twist the cork, but this says hold the cork firmly and gently twist the base of the bottle. Next, prevent food poisoning. Improper food handling can lead to food poisoning during holiday gatherings. To avoid food-related illnesses, cook food thoroughly using a food thermometer. Refrigerate perishable foods within 2 hours. Use pasteurized eggs in recipes containing raw eggs. Use pasteurized eggs in recipes containing raw eggs. So that means, what is that? What is that you put on top of the banana puddings and all that froth and all that? Oh, yeah. Please be careful. Next, manage mental health and stress. The holidays are meant to be joyful, but they can also trigger depression and stress. Check in with loved ones and prioritize mental health by managing stress effectively. Give yourself a little self-care this holiday. Here we go. Get enough sleep Prioritize getting to bed so you can rest and recharge throughout the holiday chaos. Get outside, fresh air, sunshine, even behind clouds, and movement all help stave off the blues. You hear that? Get outside, fresh air, sunshine, even behind clouds, and movement all help stave off the blues. Next, stay hydrated and nourish your body with healthful meals and snacks. Next, connect with friends and loved ones who fill your cup instead of draining it dry. That's why they say choose who you want to spend your holiday with, okay? So while the holiday season is a time for celebration and happiness, it's crucial to remain vigilant, about potential hazards. Following these safety tips and staying mindful of your surroundings can ensure a safe and joyful holiday season for you and your loved ones and beyond, as I have in my subject here. Remember, the holidays are about creating memories, and safety should be a top priority to enjoy them to the fullest. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful. All right, I am going to sign off here, and I thank you so much for being with me whenever you get a chance to watch and listen to Point of View with Miss Shirley Polk. I thank you so much. You are awesome. You are wonderful. And I am so happy that you are a part of my listening and watching family. And I know, God willing, if He blesses me, I'll be back before Christmas. That will be Thursday. And remember, tomorrow at 2:15 p.m. is from the Biblical Files of Dr. Mack. So we're enjoying this Christmas season. And then, God willing, on Saturday night, I will finish talking about what I was interrupted with when my mouse battery died on me Sunday morning. So God willing, I'll be able to finish that with the scriptures. And on Sunday morning, we'll start all over again with the Sunday morning manna from heaven. And to everyone out here in the world wide web, wherever you are, I'm praying for and with you. And I thank you for praying for and with me. I love you so much. And I do truly appreciate you for being here with me. Thank you so much. And if you would share this, please share it. Please share it. It would be a shame for people to be able to share and help somebody, and then if they forget to share, neglect to share it, and then they hear of something that's happened to someone who they could possibly have helped, that wouldn't feel so good. And I appreciate you, because if you're listening to me and if you're watching me, I believe that you are supporting me and that you trust me with the information that I relate to you. And I thank you for that. God willing, Dr. Mack will be here tomorrow, and Thursday I will be back. I love you so much. Enjoy the remainder of your day.